President Trump throwing his full support behind a new sweeping immigration reform bill designed to create a merit-based system which the president says will protect jobs and raise wages for the American worker.
The most significant reform to our immigration system in a half a century.
Joining us now for a fair and balanced debate, immigration expert Elvira Salazar and Democratic strategist Jennice Fuentes. I got that right. Jennice, let's begin with you. And this is the question that we need to ask everybody on the left. If we're going to let individuals in anyway, why not prioritize those that are going to really contribute to the economy and not be a drain?
Because, first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you pronounced my name correctly. It's Jennice Fuentes. Good morning, Elvira. I think that what this shows, this is yet another thing the American people don't really need. If the epic failure of the repeal of Obamacare taught this administration, the president, anything, it is that we need to level with the American people. We need to be truthful, and we need to not be senseless. We need to be thoughtful, and we need to be strategic. Yes, immigration is an enormous, important thing in the agenda that should always be there, but we have to proceed with caution. We have to proceed with strategic alliances with our members in Congress, Republicans and Democrats, and we need to have, and I think Elvira agrees with me, a comprehensive bill. Deciding to try to imitate Canada and to have a merit-based, who is deciding who's qualified and who's not? Let's learn from the Canadian lessons. They had trouble because you have to figure it out per industry who needs what. We need both. Okay, we need low skill and we need high skill.
Let me deciding on a number. You used the word strategic before. Isn't this a strategic way, Elvira, to help the American worker and help raise wages?
Well, everybody is in favor of the American worker, including the Hispanic American workers, the African American workers. But I believe, and I don't know if Jenny is going to agree with me, that the real underlying reason for this law is fear. There is great fear in the base and great fear in the Trump administration that the forces of assimilation, that the Anglo-American agenda is in danger. And people like me and like her are threats. And assimilation is a key word. It's said yesterday by one of the senators, and I think that President Trump pronounced it. Assimilation is a very important word that we need to bring out and discuss. Assimilation, and there is fear because the melting pot is not working the way it has to, because the forces of assimilation are fatigued, and we need to, or the administration wants to build a wall around the country. And I'm not saying that I agree with the 1965 law, which is the one that has allowed 50 million people in the last 50 years to come into the country. 70% of them based on family. Probably that needs to be changed. And we need to bring in more people that bring more quality work to the economy. But immigration is a very, very complex issue, and the administration is just doing it little by little. Let's do it. Let's do the big enchilada.
Let's go to some specifics. We have a full screen we're going to put up right now with a little bit more of the nuts and bolts of this. It cuts green cards in half, priority to those highly skilled immigrants. The goal, again, to make America more competitive, raise wages, and create more jobs. Okay, so from my obviously comfortable position here in studio, these all seem like logical ways to advance America and advance American workers going forward. It seems like a double win. A, you have individuals that help provide economic stability to the system, and you don't have those drains on welfare. 50% of the individuals, according to the president, that are immigrants currently in the United States are on welfare. How do you respond to that, Jennice?
Well, that is not true. Immigrants who are on welfare, if they are on welfare, the ones who are on welfare are paying taxes. I want to go back to the Elvira's point, because what drives the economy is jobs. And jobs, there's a lot of jobs that are just not simply being filled. If you talk to anyone, from Lindsey Graham to any CEO of a company in those industries that rely on low skill, like agriculture, and high skill, like IT, we do not have enough qualified workers. Yes,
all right, we're up against a hard break. Got to go. Ladies, thank you very much.